have resistance. And resistance for him, he explains it as these are the fears, the doubts, the habits, the excuses, the distractions, everything that we use to kind of take us away from what we're here to do, what we're here to bring to this world. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And continuation to my other episode. I have a little bump here. I hear myself. A little information for you guys, but just hit myself in my nose with a one of those beams, and might be a little bit red. I'm not sure. Let's see. I guess not. But on the side note, it's continuation to my last episode where I'm talking about this book right here, The Art of War by Steven Pressfield. And so far, it's a small, quick book, and I wanted to finish reading some of the books that I've ordered last year that I haven't gotten to, and a couple of things that I picked up. So obviously, my last episode I was talking about doing the work, the creative work, and on this one I also picked up a couple other tips that I want to share with you guys here on the channel, and especially for all those creators, which I believe all of us are creators. If you're from doing everyday labor to professionals, to art, to painters, to movie makers, to content creators that I've met here along the way, anybody that creates anything on a daily basis, which is all of us, faces these type of I will say factors. And according to Steven Pressfield here, he's talking about most of it is resistance, and how all of us have resistance. And resistance for him, he explains it as these are the fears, the doubts, the habits, the excuses, the distractions, everything that we use to kind of take us away from what we're here to do, what we're here to bring to this world, which I am a big believer of that. The reason why I read a lot of the Wayne Dyer books and all these books that I read, because I feel that we have always have that feeling that we have something more to bring to the table, something more to give. I've had that feeling for a long time before starting this channel, before starting anything. I felt like there was a lot more I can be giving or adding to the world, and I felt like I was being kind of restricted, or I wasn't really using my potential to the fullest, and which is one of the main points he also points out in the book as well. But getting to the topic I really want to talk about today was how resistance is something that we all have, and he also explains even the top performers, top creators in the world that we see every day, that we admire, we look up to, they face that on a daily basis as well. And they know, and he also states that it's part of the process. It's part of the work, as I said in my last episode. It's part of being a creator. There's going to be, a lot of resistance to it. Me making these videos, like I said, it's something that I have to work on every single day. And I still have those doubts. We're in February now, so it's kind of that month where a lot of people that started that diet are kind of slacking off. People that started going to the gym are kind of not really going. People that started doing that new venture, they probably are second guessing it because it's not giving you the results. This is the time, I think, 4 to 5 weeks out, that where you start seeing the doubting, the second guessing yourself, the all out basically excuse to kind of just stop and quit. And I think this video comes at a perfect time for any of us that are creating and are kind of not seeing what we really want to see, and also are kind of second guessing ourselves and everything. So resistance is a great way to call it, right? We face resistance every single day. And that being said, I know for me, resistance is like, second guessing yourself, kind of not really believing in your ideas and your input on some videos and whatever it is I want to talk about, even topic wise. I feel that resistance comes up in my daily life every single day. So I think we can learn how to embrace it, understand it, and acknowledge it and feel it, but still move forward and still go with that inner gut. And a lot of I would say a lot of light has been shined on the following your gut nowadays on social media. I watch a lot of videos, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of creators are talking about following your inner gut, and how sometimes that is the best way to go, because oftentimes our mind can be our biggest friend, but it can also be our biggest enemy, which I reiterate a lot in these videos. And I'm sorry if I get kind of repetitive, but I feel that it is the truth, and I think that everybody here has something to add, to bring to the table. We all have our own unique skills and gifts, and we cannot be recreated. You can kind of be, you kind of can be copycatted, but you cannot be recreated, right? You cannot recreate yourself within somebody else. Your ability, the way you speak, the way you act, the way you carry yourself, is all you. And I think that the fact that we're able to be unique is a gift, and is also a skill that we have to be able to tap into. And oftentimes we don't really find that voice. We don't really use it because we're afraid to be judged, to be looked at differently, to be criticized. And I think the biggest factor is being able to know it's gonna happen and follow it anyway, and kind of brush it off. But I think that's the hardest for us to learn, and it's something that I think even myself to this day we still kind of struggle with. But topic of the video, to cut it short, is as a creator, as a content creator, as anybody that has their own business, anybody that has that wants to create something, whatever it is, understand that it's a lot easier for us to let the resistance take over and go upon our daily lives and not really tap into our true selves than it is to it's a lot easier to do that than it is to actually go against it, and and believe that what we're pursuing is actually in our best interest, even though all the evidence outside reality, all the results, all the support, everything is against you, everything is going sideways, everything is not providing the proof right now. That is where I think the people that are living the highest potential know that this is their objective, and actually know that it's part of the process, and you have to move forward with what it is you feel you must do, and not really attach yourself to what validation, what results you're getting, what monetization, whatever it is that we are always looking for in order to be approved by others, or to be or feel I would say accepted or part of a tribe, which is also what he talks about in the book. But sometimes those outer validations that we're looking for when we're following our own inner guidance are not there, and that's okay. And going against that, moving forward, and going with what it is that you have to bring to this world. And if anything to take away from this video is, please go after what it is that's your calling, whatever voice that is inside of you, whatever it is you have to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Go after it and stay true to yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for joining me, and like and comment below. Peace, guys. And true significance here in this world, and I think we're all on the same journey. That's what we all wanna. I think at the end of the day, we wanna be able to know what are we here to do, and I think it's one day at a time. So let me cut this video short. I'll see you guys next time, and look out for my videos, guys. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate you guys, and don't forget to like if you do, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.